All right, welcome to Dean Bodie Show. Dean Bodie Show. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good day. Hey, happy hump day. And it is Pet Peeve Wednesday, so get ready. Remember, deanbodie.com is the website. You got the podcast link and the YouTube channel link on there. And Apple, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. Dean Bodie Show, YouTube channel, DEANBODI space show. That's the YouTube channel. All the teasers are on there. All the videos are on there. Enjoy the whole catalog. But the one thing I wanted to mention, on the teasers, Bodie is always in the shot. That's the one thing that's a little different. In case you're just listening to the audio part of this, get over to the YouTube channel. Experience the whole thing. The teaser has Bodie in the shots because I put it on selfie mode, and we just kind of do it off the cuff. And it might be, I might shake a little bit if I'm singing a song or doing a little dance or whatever, but we roll with it. We like the rough edges over here with Dean Bodie. Embrace the rough edges. Send in the sing-along. Call the Bodie Fun Line. 800-878-9698. Bodie's waiting. Bodie's ready to take the calls. That's the whole point. And do a sing-along. Use your voice. Be you. That's the best part of you. All the rough edges is the best part. Say your name, where you're from. I don't know, where you from? Hollywood, Florida? Oh no, maybe you're over there from, who knows, Manchester, England? Or maybe you're over there, you were born and raised in, I don't know, Sydney, Australia for all we know. Call in, enjoy. Because Bodie is reaching all kinds of different countries. I don't know, Germany, Hong Kong. It's crazy where we're going. As long as you're enjoying it, that's how we roll over here. Because we're going to tap in. Hey, Dean Bodie's going around the world. That's how we do it. So, good girl, Bodie. Good girl. Good girl, Bodie. She's the best girl in the world, yeah. DeanBodie.com, 800-878-9698, Bodie Fun Line, Bodie Check-In With Us line. Anytime, the greatest, the website and the number, 'cause she's the greatest. We're going to have all kinds of fun today, going down some fun roads, and talk about the time I got certified in scuba diving, and when I got to experience formaldehyde for the first time in my life. But before that, I was lucky enough one time to go to the Cheers show, the sitcom that was on TV. Those of you that remember the show, I got to experience that live. Talk about cool. One of my buddies at the time, his girlfriend's uncle or somebody was the casting director for the show. We got invited. I got invited. We went to the show. How cool was that? And to watch them, you're watching Norm. He's sitting on his stool. You're looking at Ted Danson. You got Christy Alley. You got Woody Harrelson. You got, oh my God, what's his name from Frasier? Oh, anyway, he's an awesome actor, and Frasier was awesome also. Anyway, watching them move around the scenes and split a scene, like roll away a whole wall on wheels and make a whole new scene, and then boom, they say their lines and off to the next thing. It was so professionally done, and we're going back, I don't know, we got to be going back late 80s right now, but you want to go where everybody knows your name. They're always glad you came. I'm not singing the song right. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Perfect just showed up. He's not doing it right. Hey, Millie. Yeah? He's not singing the Cheers song right, is he? No, not even close. So, I like when we make mistakes over here, Dean Bodie, because that's the fun part of it. Screwing up and just keep on moving forward. That's how we roll. Pet Peeve Wednesday. Okay, listen, paper towel people. Wow, we got the ones that are just like half a sheet, and we got ones that are a full sheet. I guess the half a sheet was to clean up little messes, and the big sheet's to clean up larger messes. I got news for you. It's just the mess. I don't have time to measure the size of the mess. It's just a mess, and I want to clean it up. So just do the regular size sheet. Quit chopping the regular size sheet into half, into quarters, and whatever. Enough. It's a mess. We want to clean it. Shut it down. Maybe you should consult with, I don't know, Elon Musk. He'll get you dialed in with how it's supposed to be. If he can shoot rockets up into the sky, he can tell you to leave the sheet alone. Because when he cleans up messes, it's just a mess. Not little or big. Got it? Oh, yeah. So, we're going to take a right turn right now, and we're going to talk about the time I got certified in scuba. Oh, man. But before I do that, A is for apple, J is for Jacks, cinnamon toasted Apple Jacks. You need a good breakfast, and that's a fact. You started off with Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks, Apple Jacks, Apple Jacks. Just felt like saying that. I've been singing that all morning because Apple Jacks popped in my head. I might have to go have a bowl or get a box so I can have a bowl in moderation. So, the time I got certified in scuba, we're going back to early 80s and at a community college called Broward Community College, North Campus, and this instructor was awesome. I saw that elective class. It was a separate thing that you can get certified in scuba. I jumped all over it. I thought it was going to be fun, and let me tell you, it was a blast. Getting certified with this instructor, this guy was way too cool. And those of you that have never done it before, you wear a BC, a buoyancy control device, and you have to kind of, you let the air in and you kind of work it so where you're kind of floating even Steven between your weight belt, the weight of you, and the buoyancy control device, hence the name buoyancy control, so you're like level. You're not plummeting to the ground, to the bottom of the sea, and you're not floating, kicking your feet, screaming, why can't I go under? So he would do it, and he would make these poses and just kind of cruise across, perfect and all that, kind of showing off a little bit. I'm like, man, this guy has got it down. But, man, that was a great time. We learned in a swimming pool. And then later, the one thing that I regret not doing is going for my open water certification. I don't know what happened. When it came time to do my open water and get that scheduled and dialed in, I don't know. One of them got canceled because of the weather or something. I never rescheduled it. I never got the open water by PADI, P-A-D-I, if my memory serves me correctly. My favorite part of the whole thing with the scuba are the cool fins you get to wear. You get the cool mask and the snorkel. You get your own BC, and I had a wetsuit of my own, and all of that. I was pretty dialed in, and I learned. I just didn't go as far as I should have, but now that I look back on it, oh man, I remember doing this beach dive and in Pompano Beach, Florida. And this is when you just kind of go, hence the name, from the beach, and you just walk into the ocean. You're not falling like off a boat way out in the sea. So you walk in there, and you just kind of go under, and you do your little scuba, and it's called a beach dive. And all of a sudden, I'm swimming by the pier, and what comes in front of my face? Oh, a giant barracuda. And if you've never seen a barracuda up close, it's like Godzilla teeth, this long nose, razor-sharp teeth. It must have like 4,000 teeth in its mouth, and it's long. The big ones are long, could be like 4 feet. And this thing came right in front of my face, and I said, my beach dive is over. Back to the shore, and I didn't go back in. Let me tell you, I like it, and it's a beautiful sport, and the colors underneath of the coral and the different colored fish are so ridiculously beautiful, but hey, that's where the barracudas live, and that's where the sharks live. That's their house. That's their home. I just never got into it that intensely, but I'm glad that I experienced it. It was a lot of fun. You got to learn how to equalize your mask on the way up, and you blow out your nose and the water comes out. You got to learn how to, equalize by blowing the air through your nose and kind of pop in your ears a little bit, so you what's called equalizing as you change depths and the pressure starts to change. All kinds of stuff. Hey, there's a lot of math involved, and because you don't want to get the bends. So, that being said, that's my scuba story. Oh, where are we going now? Oh, she's a good girl, Bodie. She's the best girl in the world. She's the good girl, Bodie. Yeah, she's the best girl in the world. Ho! DeanBodie.com. We have the links on there for the podcast. Apple, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts, and the social link take you over to the YouTube channel, DeanBodi, Space Show, YouTube channel. All the teasers are on there. All the episodes and the videos are on there. And Bodie is in all of the teaser videos. So, I know I hold up this picture and I sing the Bodie song. So, if you want to see Bodie moving around and actually her in the shot all the time, that's where the teasers are. And we're teasing you. We want you to get to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click the like. Don't forget to ring the bell. Why? Because you want to get reminded. You don't want to miss any of these shows because these are real shows. Okay? So do that. Leave a 5-star rating. Give a nice review on the podcast. We would greatly appreciate it because we're growing every day organically with your help. 800-878-9698. Bodie Hotline. She's waiting. And we're going to talk about the formaldehyde thing for a moment. This is when I was in college and going for my doctorate, and we had classes like dissection and things like this. And on real cadavers, this was not like in, old science class where you would have a frog and you, what they call pith the frog, where you scramble its brains and you kill it or whatever, and you do a neurological test and watch his leg go up and down. This was like real cadavers, real people that gave their body up to science so we could learn. Oh! Anyway, the formaldehyde or the formalin would get in your nose, and it would be in there as you would sit in there, and we would wear these long lab coats that we had to take home with us. We had to hang these things outside because of the stink. But 6 months of this, because there was a part 1 and part 2, and we would see all the muscles and the lungs and go into the brain, and you would learn so much by seeing and touching and everything. It was pretty crazy. And there's a long muscle in the leg called the sartorius, and we would, in order for us to remember it, we would make up little mnemonics and fun little songs or whatever. And if you remember the band Duran Duran, Nartorius, we would say, Sartorius, bum, 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 and we would grab it, Sartorius, crazy stuff. What are you going to do? Whatever helps you remember it for the test, that's what you got to do. But I remember taking one of the lungs and going and sitting down and just kind of taking a tweezer and pulling the lung tissue. It's like a big sponge. And all of the branches and the alveoli, as they call it, and the branches in from the lung was wild. And you would pick away the lung tissue to see the different bronchial branches and all this stuff. They would call them, I don't remember, the binary and the tertiary branches, but it would go like a tree. And it was wild seeing that and actually looking up close and touching that. But the formaldehyde, I still think I have it in my nose to this point in time. I think it's still in there. But that explains a lot. So anyway, that was a great time. What a great learning experience that was. And the cadavers. And hey, listen, anybody who's donating their body to science so we can learn like that is pretty an amazing thing to do. And no better way to learn than really grabbing, touching, looking, and seeing. And that's how we did it. So, that being said, A is for apple, J is for Jacks, cinnamon toasted Apple Jacks. Need a good breakfast, that's a fact. Start it off with Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks, Apple Jacks. That's probably one of my favorite breakfast cereal songs. Let's check something here. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-a. Ba 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 zaba dee da da da. Yabba da doo da 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 dee. Zappa da boopa yabba da doo. Treat her like, got to treat her like, treat her like, got to treat her like, treat her like a lady. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, you can see, you know what I mean. You got to treat her like, got to treat her like. The Cornelius brothers and Sister Rose, treat her like a lady. Oh wow, what a great time this was, and it reminds me of a time working at a place called Studebaker's behind the bar. And when that song came on, the DJ, let's just call him Brad at the time, the one that did the impersonations of Elvis and things, and the one that I said on a previous episode who I ran into on the road trip with my brother from Florida to California when we stopped in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and had the greatest tomato soup, by the way, and a very good red drink from the vending machine. That's what the name of the soda was. Or a really great red drink, a really good red drink. What a perfect name. You knew exactly what you were getting. And it was pretty good. But we saw him at that diner in the middle of nowhere. There he was. So when this song, Treat Her Like a Lady, would come on, we would stand up, he would get on the DJ booth, and he would put this wolf mask on, like the plastic mask like the wolf, and I would have the bunny like Bugs Bunny, and we would play the tambourine. And he would be looking at me like the wolf, like wanted to get the bunny, and I'd be looking at him, and we'd be kind of goofing around back and forth. These are some of the little things we got to do at this nightclub to break up the night. I don't think I ever thought about I don't know. It was like you don't think about your problems in a place like this. It was so much fun, so much camaraderie. What a family atmosphere that was. We went through the ups and downs together, the good news and the bad news, the heartache and the heartbreak. You know, some of the things you go through as you're growing up and coming into your own. Unbelievable. So that's the kind of treat her like a lady. I want to talk about something about the insurance company since we're on Pet Peeve Wednesday. You know, like Chris Rock once said, insurance company, it should be just in case stuff happens. And if stuff doesn't happen, how about a refund of some kind? Enough with the insurance. We just keep paying. And if you're good and you don't, have anything wrong or nothing happens or you don't get any tickets or whatever, hey, why don't you throw some money back? Because it should be in case stuff happens. Just saying. So, the paper towels, one sheet, it's just a mess. We want to clean it up. We don't want to measure the size of the messes. Anyway, DeanBodie.com is the website. Come on, go on there. Look at the site. You'll see our faces, me and Bodie. You'll know you're in the right place. Get the podcast link. Leave a 5-star rating, a nice review would be great. We'd greatly appreciate it. You're helping us grow organically. It is growing on a daily basis. I can't thank you enough. We're so excited. And the YouTube channel, DEANBODI space show. Go there. See the teaser. See the whole catalog. And, hey, sing the Applejack song today, just for fun. One more time today, because we're on Pet Peeve Wednesday. Oh, I know. Alexa, my sidekick. Hey, Alexa, tell us the joke of the day.
What kind of dog can you get at the bakery? Purebred.
Oh! What kind of dog can you get at the bakery? Purebred. That was one that Bodie told me to say, because Bodie listens and pays attention, and she said Alexa has a fun joke about dogs. Very cute. I love my Bodie. Good girl, Bodie. Good girl. Good girl, Bodie. You're the best girl in the world. Have an awesome day. DeanBodie.com. Let's make it a great week. Don't bathe in all the negative news. Keep moving forward. Do something you've never done before. Get yourself out of your comfort zone. Eat healthy. Get yourself a nice whole food, multi-mineral to supplement the food. Keep your body tuned up. Keep your immune system strong, because we're coming out of this bigger, better, and stronger. That's how we're doing it here, Dean Bodie. Have an awesome day. DeanBodie.com. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.